Small businesses that ship to the US received an alarming notice that the post office would be suspending certain shipments. That's after the US government issued an executive order to suspend duty-free de minimis shipments for all countries. This takes effect on August 29th, and so the post office sent a release informing customers that today is their last day to ship products to the States, and that they had until midday to do so. It sent some business owners into a frenzy.
I had so many calls, about 5 to 6. They did a courtesy and said, "Hey, we noticed you haven't sent your packages yet. We just want to let you know you have up until 12 p.m. today to send those packages." So I kind of panicked. One of them wasn't ready. So I reached out to everyone who had pending orders, hadn't made payment as yet, and I said, "You guys have up until 12." And I live about 30 minutes away from the post office, so I said, "You actually have up until 11:30." So my dad does my deliveries, so I had to call him back, tell him he needs to get back from Benke all the way back to my house so that we could take the stuff out. So it was hectic. It was rather hectic.
Today I was supposed to send a package to the brother of a customer who lives in St. Lucia. She tried my product when I was in Jamaica last year, and so her brother was going to take it from the US to her in St. Lucia. And she was like, she's tried so many hair products, and this is the only thing that has ever worked for her, and was really excited to get it. And so now that's on hold. And with this business, that I'm thinking about my customers, and I feel really bad that she needs to wait longer, because she was just like, "I'm out, I need more," and not having much time to prepare. I mean, I got the news today, the package was ready to go out this afternoon, and then being told, seeing the press release this morning saying, "Hey, you have until 12." I saw the release at 12:30.
We had shipments going out today that couldn't make it, and yeah, I wish we would have got notified like at least a week ago, a couple days ago, because at least we would have been prepared.
And for these small business owners, it's a blow to their sales and to the relationship they've carefully crafted with their US customers.
It does affect us because we have, I think, like most small businesses in Belize or products that are crafted in Belize, tourists come in and they try our products, then they leave, then we build a relationship with them because they send us emails or messages and let us know, "Oh, I tried your product. How can I get more? I'm from the US." And then we offer the option of shipping via post office, and we proceed from there. So we have built a customer base in the US. And we also ship to Belizeans living in the US who give our products or who also want to try our products, like Belizean made products. The thing is, the US has Sephora, has Ulta, which are big skincare and makeup companies that host a series of different brands. But we do have people that recognize and have seen the results with our products. So it did create a piece of fear, not only for us as the vendor, but the customer.
We have a really good relationship with our US customers. And, I was just in Las Vegas not that long ago, and I attended a whole seminar on breaking into the US market. And so have been, very carefully developing a strategy for that. And like I said, reviewing my pricing, really trying to keep with one of my core values from when I first started Ikuma was, making an affordable, a luxury product accessible to Belizeans at home. And that's one of the things that I've always cared about. And so I have been looking at different strategies to continue doing that, and while also entering the US market. And so with this new development, that is just going to affect the way that I approach the US market.
And to me, it's like not that surprising because there's a lot going on in the US. But of course, it's very disappointing for our business because we've worked for years and years, gathering all these clients from the US. And we have like all these clients, and now there's like no shipments that we're going to send out now because of the situation. We were actually, really working hard recently, these past few months, in trying to build a website, in trying to secure funds to launch a travel line so that we can put in gift shops and like all these investments so that we can grow the brand and so that our products can be in the States and like people reorder and order and our product grows. But now we just have to pivot and we have to look at other options close by and just see, how we can manage now.
And for the three of them, pivot is the key word. They'll now have to figure out other possible shipping methods or, more than likely, new markets.
Yes, our goal is definitely to break into the Caribbean market, and we're just strengthening our operations. I'm also taking courses on how to move forward with exportation. So that's our next goal.
Even though like we're waiting and we're gonna see what Belize says, the prices have already doubled and quadrupled. We went in last month and it used to be reasonable to send packages, but now it's like so high and I could just imagine it getting higher. So I think we just have to look at new markets. And of course, my number one priority is Belize. So just like really zoning in, focusing on building our community here. And then we have Mexico, our neighboring countries, and just like try to figure out something else, because if you don't pivot when challenge comes in business, then you're just going to fail.
But that doesn't mean they're not feeling the pressure.
Kind of feels like a foot going over us as a small business. Every time we feel that we can scale up, there's something reminding us like, no, you need to stay down a bit. So yeah, it was a lot in a little bit of time, and hopefully we can find a way to prepare for it and still keep our customer base in the US.
It is very discouraging, yes, but I feel like as a small business owner in Belize, you just get so much discouragement sometimes that you cannot, like, it kind of numbs you in a way, and you just like laugh it off, and we're kind of like, really, like, again, like, you just to try so hard, so hard, so hard, and I just like let down after let down, and at a point it's just like we just have to do something else or else nothing will happen.
I've been having a lot of fun with this. The past 6 years, I have really truly just built my life around this brand and building Akuma and facing all of these challenges head on. Making steps forward, steps backward. It's just the dance. And I've made a lot of sacrifices. I consciously choose not to have a family. I consciously choose to be single, not to have children. I make a lot of sacrifices for this brand. And yeah, it's just like, all right, let's see how we're going to solve this problem now. It's just every day is just how we're going to solve problems. And I think that's part of the resilience of being an entrepreneur.